Hello again. You may recall in the first of these little tutorials I promised that I'd actually show you how to do things with the non-physically plausible method of shading also, and I haven't done that yet, so let's get on to doing that now. Basically I've stripped things back down to where they were at the very beginning of the tutorial. So I've got the plane here. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm actually going to apply the texture to it so it looks all nice and sweet. Let me just do that now, and where's my hypershade? It's down here. Okay, and I'll drag it into view. Okay, so it's a Lambert material which is on everything. Let's just go to the Lambert and apply material. Okay, so yes, it's in there, can find it. Brilliant. Change the color profile to sRGB so it knows what's coming in, and turn off quadratic. Okay, let's minimize that again. May need it again. Let's go to turn on hardware texturing to make sure that we can see things. And yes, we can. So, out of the box, let's render this. Let's open up. It has rendered it perfectly. The reason why we can actually see stuff is because by default, we are actually going to use some of the lights from Maya. The default lights from Maya will be actually rendered. Now, if you recall, when I applied an environment map, an environment light, couldn't actually see anything because the environment light was overriding everything else that was there, and the shaders in Maya, and this is a Lambert shader in Maya, they don't talk to each other. Okay, so the existing legacy shaders for lights and for environment lights are actually still here. Let's not forget that they're still here, but they're here. RMS, physically plausible, and Renderman, the classic way of doing things. So Renderman environment light will actually light this, and RMS environment light won't actually light this. And the reason being is that the shaders don't talk to each other. It's different methods of doing things. So let's put in a Renderman environment light. Remember, Renderman, not RMS. Okay, so I've got it in there. Let's just see if that's working. Let's go back to it and right click and re-render. We can always re-render in it if we want to. Yep, looking good. Very, very bright because the entire environment is white. Let's put in our EXR. So my EXR is down here, Fin4 EXR. Open. See it showing up the viewport now. I'm going to put a ground plane in. Let's put it across here. Again, it's just a default. I think Lambert materials, what it creates by default. Yes. And I'm going to move my aircraft up. Just move it up so it's not actually intersecting with the ground. There we go. And let's see what result we're getting. Go back to it and right click, re-render. Looking pretty good. No shadows yet. The reason being, again, must remember to turn on our quality settings, features, ray tracing should be turned on. Okay, I'm going to increase my quality as well slightly here. So shading rate is set 5. I'm going to set the shading rate to 1. That should get us a nicer looking final result. Let's pull this up here, right click and render. So a little bit noisy at the moment. That can be cleaned up. There's ways of doing this. One of the things which you will find with the non-physically plausible methods of shading is you will actually get more noise in your diffuse. So physically plausible produces much nicer, cleaner results when you're using environment lights. That's one of the things we use it for. But still, I hope you like this, and I will bring you some more later. Again, it's quite straightforward, but I have made some mistakes along the way. Hopefully you've learned from mine. Thank you very much.